The green flag is out at Mid-Ohio. Whoa, got contact. Oh, and up and over. Was that Marco Andretti? It was.
In the same corner that his father ended upside down many years ago in a kart race.
We've got a full course yellow. You can see Marco.
Who is it? You can see Marco.
Danica also was involved. Looked like she got bumped to the outside, but looks like she's going to be able to continue. The Delphi safety team moving into position. This is not the first time this year that Marco has been upside down. Of course, remember what happened to him late in the race at Indianapolis.
Locking wheels with Danny Weldon going down the backstretch at 220 miles an hour. That one was a little bit more of a crazy ride, but he said when he got out of the car after that event, he says it was the most scariest moment that he had ever had driving a race car.
I'm also looking for the 11 of Tony Kanaan, because I think it was Tony that might have had the contact. I'm not sure, though. We need to wait for the replay as we wait for the car to come back over on all four.
Now, as a driver, Marty, you hope they leave the car just as it is. They pull you out before they sort of right the car, because not a whole lot of suspension travel in these types of vehicles here.
All right, Jack, you're with Michael.
Yeah, and thus far, Mike, you haven't had a chance to see the replay. Let's roll it, and you can take a look here.
Waiting.
Yeah, we both are. Because you didn't get to see it. You didn't see what happened, right?
No idea.
Here it comes.
No, the monitor's out, so.
You got a TV feed of that?
Oh, Tony spun. It was Tony's fault. Ah, Jesus.
One more look, Michael.
That one wasn't a good angle. Couldn't tell.
When you say it was Tony's fault, from what perspective?
Not in terms of doing anything wrong. He just lost control, it looks like. Lit him up, and Marco was just a victim. Yeah. Danica going off.
On board here.
Dario lost too.
There's the good news. That's what you wanted to see.
Yeah, that's good.
You've had that experience. You've been in the air here. Not something you wanted to share with your son. What are you going to say to him when you first see him?
There's nothing to say. You know, it wasn't that bad. I think it looked worse than it was, but you know, it's just a big disappointment for the whole team. You know, 3 of our cars are out of it right away.
Guys, it's interesting. Everybody seems to be without their replay monitors down here on pit road, so they're flying blind, literally. And while the pits remain closed, they are relying on whatever we can show them to find out what's happening on the backside of this racetrack.
Yeah, and I think the part that was really hard because of the sun glare, they didn't see. Tony actually had the contact with Danica. That's what sent her off to the left, sent him to the right into Marco. So he's right, though. I mean, right now, at least 2 of his cars, one's definitely out. We don't know if Tony has any damage because the pits are closed.
And sometimes this is just a play on numbers. Obviously, Andretti Green has 4 cars here, and they had 4 in the top 5 in qualifying, which is wonderful. But sometimes this actually creates a bit of a problem simply from the fact that everybody's being competitive, and sometimes you think your teammate's going to give you a little bit more space than you actually have. We had a situation at St. Petersburg early in the year where 2 Andretti Green cars got together. So sometimes you're just maybe let your defenses down, Marty, when you go beside a teammate.
All right, we're under our first caution here on a first lap crash involving Marco Andretti. We'll go side by side. Stay with us. We're at Mid-Ohio.